Hey guys, it's Steph here again today. Today I am back with a bookish-like video. I am back with my most anticipated books for 2019. So some of these books come out very soon, as in like January 8th, I think is the first book that I'm super excited to read. Because I just loved reading about some of these books, and they're kind of like hyped all over BookTube. So I just thought maybe I should get into reading more this year because I really am looking forward to it. I'm currently in the middle of two books. One is Restoration, which I won at a Goodreads giveaway. I got a Kindle version, and I'm also reading It by Stephen King because I've been wanting to read that forever. So I'm reading that, which is going to take a long time because there's like 1,000 pages. But let's get right into this. So I wrote down a little list because I'm into keeping a list now. So I wrote down a list of the books that I want to read, books that I'm most excited for. So if you see me looking over, that's why. So the first book that I'm so excited to read, and I have heard so many people talk about this, is Slayer by Kristen White. So this is like Nina and her twin sister. They grew up at the Watchers Academy, and they trained as guides for Slayers. However, Nina's dad actually died protecting Buffy the Vampire Slayer, which was the original Slayer, and she found out that she's actually going to be the last Slayer ever. So it's going to be a super fun read. I love Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I've always been a huge fan. I'm even looking into getting a little Funko Pop of her, which is so cute. I saw it. She's wearing her dress with Angel's jacket. It was so cute. But, yeah, so that comes out January 8th. So definitely keep a lookout for that. I already purchased it on pre-order, so excited to get it. Next up is going to be Stain. It's by A.G. Howard, so it's pretty much like it's inspired by Princess and the Pea. So what happens is there's this princess that she can't talk, can't make sounds, and things like that. So she's cast out of the kingdom by her stepmother. And she is found by a witch that gets rid of her memories, and she raises her in the enchanted forest and disguises her as a boy, which is his name is Stain. So it's really intriguing to me. I love like retellings and like things like that. So it's kind of a retelling. It's inspired by it at least. So it's going to be super fun to read, and it comes out January 15th. So the next thing I'm so excited, because again, I love like retellings and things of like fairy tales, is A Curse So Dark and Lonely by Brigid Kemmerer. I think that's how you pronounce it. It's a contemporary retelling of Beauty and the Beast. That's pretty much all I know about it, so that enough alone in itself makes me excited to want to read it. And that comes out January 29th. Next up is The Devouring Grey by Christine Lynn Herman. This comes out April 2nd, so we have to wait a little bit longer for it. But it is, like, her sister dies, and she is a newcomer to Four Paths, New York. However, her mother isn't. They actually belong to one of the founding families of the town, and pretty much there's like this Greya lifeless dimension. Hold on, I sliced my finger open. Ooh, nice paper cut. Okay, anyways, that's what I get for talking with my fingers or my hands. So pretty much what she does is she accidentally releases the monster from the Grey, and she has to, all of the founding families have to band together before they all get devoured by the Grey. So yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. Okay, give me 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. I am bleeding. Hey guys, sorry about that. So, yeah, I was actually like dripping blood. So, yeah, crazy happening. But yeah, so where was I? Okay, so yeah, they pretty much have to band together. Like all of the founding families have to band together so that way they can like defeat the Grey before it devours them all. So yeah, sounds pretty awesome. The next is The Binding by Bridget Collins. This comes out April 16th. It is about a boy that gets a strange letter summoning him away. He's like farming, and he gets a strange letter summoning him away to begin an apprenticeship as a bookbinder, I should say. He's drawn to books his whole life. However, books in his town are actually forbidden, and so he becomes a bookbinder so that he can like he has like the ability to like make you feel things and see things and stuff like that, and he's hoping to bring books into his town. So that to me sounds really intriguing. So I thought that would be a really cool read. The next book is The Dark Descent of Elizabeth Frankenstein. Now this doesn't come out till September 25th. However, this book sounds so amazing. It's pretty much about Elizabeth. She is with like a family that, excuse me, I'm getting too close to the camera. She's with a family that doesn't take care of her. Like they starve her and they beat her. And so she's given to the Frankenstein family. And right away, she becomes really good friends with Victor Frankenstein. And she makes herself seem not disposable. So they give her housing, they feed her, things like that. But her soul surviving, like, I don't know, just her survival, I guess I should say, relies on the fact that she can keep Victor entertained, no matter how depraved his wants are. So it seems like it's going to be like one of those really weird, like kind of eerie books. And she has to like be careful of his temper, things like that. So I just thought that'd be a really cool read. Next is You'd Be Mine. I've actually seen quite a few booktubers talk about this book, and I'm not really into like, you know, contemporary books very often. But this book has a lot of underlining things that mean a lot to me. Like she's a country music singer. By the way, this is by Erin Han. Or Han, I'm guessing that's how you pronounce it. It comes out April 2nd. So she's an American sweetheart, and she is heir to a country music legend. Or legacy, I should say. Clay, which is like the town heartthrob that she has known, has to convince her to join his band, or his label is actually going to drop him. But Annie has been trying to stay out of the spotlight since her parents died. Except for on her YouTube channel. So that's pretty cool. And she, you know, she's swayed by Clay's good looks and charm, so she agrees. And all of the fans, of course, want them together, and they start to wonder what it would be like if they were really together. But Annie starts to wonder, is he really worth the risk? So I think that's going to be a really awesome book. So next up is going to be Little Darlings by Melanie Golding. This comes out April 30th. It's about a woman that has twins, and she swears that during her hospital stay, a woman came in and tried to swap out her twins, like with her own creatures, as the summary likes to say. So about a month after, the babies are actually taken while she's visiting the park and replaced, when they are returned, they're replaced with like these creatures from another world, or whatever you want to say. And the woman swears that these are not her babies. However, to everybody else, they look just like her twin babies, but to her, they're like creatures. So, she will, you know, she wants to get her sons back regardless of what it costs. So she's gonna do the unthinkable. That's pretty much all the summary says. But to me, that sounds absolutely amazing. So, yeah, let me know. That's actually going to be it for me this year. If I see some more books later on in the year, I might do like a second part to this video. But those are the books that I'm most anticipated for this year to come. If you guys have any other that you know of that I may like, please comment below. Let me know. I do know that Wayward Son is coming out by Rainbow Rowell that I thought would be kind of interesting, but I haven't read Carry On yet. So I think I'm going to buy Carry On and read it. But I will show you, this is the cover of Wayward Son. So if you guys are interested in that too. But yeah, let me know in the comments below any books that you are anticipating for 2019. I'd love to hear it. So I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!